If you are broke, you are bored, or you are idle, you are susceptible to taking some rash decisions that may eventually come to hurt you or hurt other people around you. Now, a lack of money is itself the fallout of lack of something else. Not having money means that you lack something else that makes you not to have money. And what are the things that you lack that makes you to lack money? One of them could be work. Work can help to ameliorate at least 3 evils that we have talked about. What are those 3 evils? Being broke, being bored, and being idle. If you have a work, it can alleviate your being broke. At least you may make some money from your work. If you have a work, it may remove your feeling of being bored. And if you have a work to do, of course, you are not idle anymore. It means one of the ways through which a person can remove boredom is to get a job or be active or to be busy. And even if you don't have a job, just have money. I don't know how you are going to do that. You know, when you have money to spend, you may be able to satisfy your quest to remove boredom from your life. If you know how to spend money, that is. Number 2 of things that can bring boredom and things we can do to remove that particular boredom is places. What do I mean by places? How long have you been where you are? When last did you travel? I think one of the biggest contributing factors to feeling of boredom in people is the place or the environment where such persons are located as at that time they are feeling bored. Missing something that you normally enjoy in a particular environment. If you change an environment to go to another place and you don't have access to it, it can get you bored. In other words, traveling, moving from one place to another, change of environment can remove boredom from your life. In fact, when boredom sets in, you can't even think straight. It affects your productivity. It affects certain things. You start doubting yourself. You start thinking something is wrong with you. I've mentioned money and I've mentioned places. Now let's mention this one. This one will shock you. Meals, as in food. What have you been eating of late? There's a saying that we are the things we eat. You are what you eat. You will find that a good mood has some correlation to a good meal or a good nutrition. If your mood is down, if you are bored, look for a good food to eat. Do you notice that people eat rice in their homes, but sometimes they decide to go to a restaurant? They'll still eat the same rice. But this way it is. It's one of the ways of buffing off your boredom. And once in a while, you may not necessarily feel that you are bored. But this is something you can do from time to time to prevent boredom in the kind of things you eat. So in other words, eating food, good food, can be very, very important. A low energy can be caused by inadequate feeding. If you don't feed well, if you don't eat well, if you are less or low in reasonable calories and useful vitamins, it's going to affect your mood. You get petulant, you get grumpy, you get some kind of temperaments that are very lethal in nature. And it's going to manifest in every other thing you do. And then boredom is one of the things that happens to you when you have been deprived of some of the good moods that you need.